Wonderful brothers and sisters. This is actually sad, very, very sad, very, very sad. But when I heard of this news, I couldn't actually believe it, even though they were not members of our church. So this is something that actually shocked me when I heard this, that Christians were actually beheaded, and this was done right in the church. I don't know why, because this war now in Congo, it is not turning out to be something else. And that's why you realize, I tell you, that these things are actually spiritual, because why target Christians again? So you find Christians were beheaded and they were found actually, dumped into the church and something like that, which is something very, very sad. And without further ado, let's just listen to what this news are saying.
Christians have been found beheaded. Yes, beheaded in a church in the Democratic Republic of Congo. Why is no one reporting this? Why does no one seem to care? Well, let me bring in Dexter Van Zyl, an expert on anti-Christian violence. Dexter, what can you tell us about this absolutely barbaric atrocity?
Okay, well, first of all, it took place in the Democratic Republic of Congo, which is a huge country with about 105 million people, that right now is basically in a conflict with neighboring Rwanda over territory in Kivu, okay? And the violence was perpetrated by an organization that was that is affiliated with ISIS. And the thing is that there are some people who have argued that they are essentially working on behalf of Rwanda, because Rwanda is a neighboring country that covets and is actually taking control of an awful lot of the mineral resources in Kivu. And so what this violence has done is demonstrated that the Congo cannot protect its citizens from violence in Kivu or in North Kivu. And so what people are worried about is that this is essentially an attempt to kind of destabilize the Democratic Republic of Congo and legitimize Rwandan claims to the minerals in the region. And I don't want to underestimate or downplay the ideological hatred by the perpetrators of this group who murdered these Christians. But the thing is that it's taking place against a backdrop of geopolitics in Africa. And what has happened is, and so if the Congo, under the leadership of Felix Tshisekedi, can't protect its borders, essentially it's going to have to go for help outside the country, and the people live there, and that's why people are worried about it. The Congolese that I've spoken to here in the States say, I said, wait a minute, are you telling me that the Rwandans are supporting this attack? And they said, yes. And I said, but Rwanda is a Christian nation. And they said, yes, but this will help destabilize the region where all of these minerals that are used for the iPhones that we make, that we use in our lives. And so clearly there's an ideological and a theological component going on, but there's also a strategic issue as well.
That is the saddest thing that is happening. That is the saddest thing that is happening. You find people can do anything for power. They can do anything for power. They can do anything to do, killing people, destroying lives, and especially targeting Christians. That is sad. And I remember the same thing is repeating itself, because during the Rwandan genocide, the same thing happened. Like, Christians were being targeted. And a lot of people died who were of Christians descent. They were across the board, because people will say only Hutus were targeting Tutsis. But in sense that at times you find Christian Hutus and Christian Tutsis were also being targeted. They were being killed also. So you wonder who exactly is behind this? Who is exactly behind this? And now you can see this is now Congo. There is something very dangerous and very, very critical that needs to be addressed. And which, as the guy says there, that These are things that are planned by the ISIS, and ISIS is actually, it's a terrorist group that culminated from the Middle East, and their main agenda is to do away with Christianity and do away with the Western way of thinking, and introduce what we call Islamic Sharia in each and every country. And that is something that people are not aware, because it's only a sugarcoat. Like when they speak of Rwanda attacking Congo, and then they want to put it like it's political. But let me tell you one thing, this is something that is so deep, and when you dig deeper in it, you end up realizing that it is more of faith and religious oriented relative to what politics is all about. But this is more spiritual. This is more spiritual, and it is sad, very, very sad, very, very sad to know that people can just be killed like that and be thrown inside a church. Very sad, because of politics of minerals and all that. There are no minerals that are more worthy than the human life. No minerals that are worthy than the human life. And that is something that annoys me. And every now and then I will only pray to God that He comes quickly, so that His children will stop suffering the way they are suffering like this. It's very sad. Otherwise, thank you very much. God bless you. Looking forward to see you again next time. Have a grateful day.